What up, sweet gang? It's your girl Rochelle in the building, coming to you with another live video. In this video, I am going to be touching on different items that I have here using Never Forgotten Designs products. This is basically going to be a review that I'm going to talk to you about and let you know that this product is a good product to use. So I want you all to see it for yourself. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Leave a comment in the comment section below letting me know how you enjoyed this video. Once again, if you are watching this video, this is an actual time video, and I will be answering questions of those that may have questions for me in my live channel. So we're going to try this again because this is very informative and very good information that you all need to know about because a lot of people like to use glitter. Cleveland in the house. Thank you. Yes, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's get it to 500 likes. Kudos, 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 kudos to you all. I'm going to jump right into this and watching the screen just in case it do get to buffering because I am in some bad weather at this time. So if I don't complete this live video, I will have to record it and then I'll put it up. All right? So I promise I'll give that to you if we have any interruptions, but we praying that we don't. But moving right along, I'm going to be discussing about chocolate and how to use glitter over chocolate treats. Now, what's important is that oftentimes a lot of people like to use disco dust. Disco dust is a non-toxic product. It's only to use for decorating purposes. I have used it before, then covered a whole apple with it before. We've been there, done that. Now, this company, Never Forgotten Designs, NFD, which that's the abbreviation for Never Forgotten Designs, is has product that is in St. Louis, and everything that I have, I will definitely leave in the description box below so that you all can check out the website. Some of y'all probably already done purchased some of the products, but it is FDA approved item. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit of both, a little bit of here and there, apple, strawberries, do some coloring, especially coloring, and working with some cupcakes that I have already prepared, and just showing you how the product actually works. Okay, so going over chocolate. Chocolate candy melts. There's a difference. Okay, and just for y'all to know, this is a very informative video. So those that want to say, oh, she's talking too much, this is some knowledge that I'm dropping for you sweet peeps. All right, so the difference between candy melts, these are candy melts, and chocolate. Real chocolate. It don't, if it's real, you can tell if it's real. If it say real, if it say chocolate, it's real chocolate. Um, Sell it in the stores. There's a difference. Okay, a lot of people say, we all get caught up. Everybody say, oh, this chocolate, this chocolate. It is a chocolate coating, and we always use a chocolate coating or chocolate candy melt because it's something quick and it's already tempered for us to use with our treats. So the most important thing about using chocolate or candy melts, depending on how much you use, and I want to start off with a 1 pound bag of chocolate coating, it's best to warm up and melt in a glass bowl or a glass container. Oftentimes, you see me use a glass Purex container. I use this because not only is it glass, but it also has the measurements on here for me to know how much candy melts I'm putting in here, when I melt it down, what ounces it actually go down to, how much paramount crystals or shortening that I need to add to my chocolate or my candy melts. So I like to use this just because of that, because I keep up with my own measurements of how much and how much if I need to add more to. Okay, and we all know either way, microwaving it or doing a double boil. But microwaving your candy melts for 30 seconds on medium high heat, or and that's what you got to pay attention to is your microwave. A lot of us get our microwave, and I stated this in the video before. We get a microwave, we take it out the box, and we just plug it up. We don't know what setting that is on, but it already comes on a high heat. We don't adjust it. So a lot of times when we put chocolate or candy melts in the microwave, we heat it on what it is. We don't really know what it is. And I learned that um, because you can put it in there and constantly keep putting your jar in there, and you overheat your chocolate. A lot of people say, "Oh, I keep overheating. It keeps um, getting stiff." Well, that's because you're either overheating it, the coloring. It can be a list of things that goes on when you're melting candy melts or chocolate. So this is the video for you to take those tips and implicate them into your treat making or baking needs, so that you'll know what to look out for. All right. So I'm going to demonstrate using some candy melt. Okay. And I'm going to go over the products that Never Forgotten Design has. Okay. So using the candy melts, it's some things that you want to remember. Some things you need to remember, actually. Stirring your candy, stirring your chocolate often for a nice shine will bring a nice shine to your candy melts. I don't know if a lot of people knew that, but to keep the shine vibrant on your apple or treats, just, stir your chocolate just continually, not whip it up or whip it all the way out, but just stirring it to keep the shine. Chocolate is an oil base, all right? It's an oil base, so never add water. Make sure you clean out your glass or container of any waters or extracts. Lemon extract, vanilla extract, those flavors cannot go into chocolate or candy melts. A Loran oil based flavoring, you can flavor your chocolate or candy melts. I know a lot of people see on my Facebook page, and when I post different flavors, they ask me, how do you flavor your chocolate? Well, this is how. I use a oil based flavoring, and I add whatever flavor I desire to my candy melts. Okay. Um, and if it and you only need to use 1 to 2 drops, no more than that. You don't need to use a full dram. This is not candy mixture, a hot candy mixture. You only need to use 1 to 2 drops of to a 1 pound bag of candy coating or chocolate. All right. The flavor is very potent. You can taste it. You don't need to overpower the chocolate or the candy melts because it's already vanilla, and you just want to enhance the flavor, which you will taste by using the oil-based flavoring. And if it do seize up, because this is the problem a lot of people have, just use a pinch of paramount crystals. It's the white substance. Mine's then came all together. But this is Paramount Crystals. It's a white substance if you break it up. And it's only if you need to add to your candy melts to thinning out your chocolate or your melts. Okay? Um, it will immediately thin the chocolate. Just don't overdo it because then your chocolate will be ruined if you add too much. Okay? Store chocolate is in a cool place, cool, dry, odorless environment, but never in a freezer or a refrigerator. All right? So that's what you want to do. Store your chocolate in a cool, dry, odorless environment, never in a freezer or a refrigerator. All right? And it can be stored in a container. I store mine in a container like this and cover it up with a top. Okay? But I use it within a couple of days as well. So, also with pure chocolate, what I was just mentioning about real chocolate, may be melted by either both methods, microwave or the boiling method. But however, your real chocolate has to be tempered, and that's a whole nother video of tempering chocolate. But if you are molding, like doing molding pieces, and you want something to form, real chocolate must be tempered before you even put it in a mold. The candy melts are basically already tempered for us, so we can melt it, we can put it in a mold, and it starts to solidify and get solid to come together and make that molding piece. So that's the difference in real chocolate and candy melts, because real chocolate has to be tempered. It has to be brought to a high temperature and then brought back down. So, and to create your idle candy. Okay? Um, and it's steps to that. But if you like making cool, have to add it to Cool Whip or butter, or making some type of ganache, you don't have to temper it. You just add it to add those ingredients together and blend it together, and you make your ganache or whatever. But here's a key that you can use, and probably some people already do. You can blend candy melts and real chocolate. Okay? Take this and write it down. Add 4 ounces of pure chocolate, real chocolate, to a 1 pound of chocolate candy melts to give a better quality, taste, and smoother texture to your chocolate coating. All right? I'm going to repeat that again. Add 4 ounces of real chocolate to your candy melts and to a 1 pound bag or 1 pound of your candy melts to give a better quality, taste, smoother texture to your chocolate coating. All right? So that's the importance about chocolate, the difference in between, and also color candy melts are sensitive to heat. Okay, you're gonna find that like the white or the colored chocolates are more sensitive to heat than milk or dark chocolate. All right. So if you ever had a problem with colored chocolate not melting well for you, but your milk chocolate melted better than the other one, is because the colored chocolate is sensitive to heat. So just keep that in mind and just watch how you melt it. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is melt these candy melts and show you a product used that is made by Never Forgotten Designs. It is called the Cocoa Color. I hope you all can see that. This is it's a powder substance that can be colored very bright, vibrant. Okay, it doesn't take much to use, and as you see here, this is a lighter yellow. So what I want to do is brighten up this yellow. Okay, this is like a pale yellow, but I'm gonna brighten it up with using a cocoa color. All right. So I'm gonna heat this up for about 30 seconds. It's a little portion, so I gotta watch the time and not overheat it because it's not that much in this jar. But what I'm going to do is utilize the jar and the heat of the chocolate to melt and get an um, even product of the chocolate. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all give this video some likes for this video. Everybody needed information about this, especially with a good product here. All right, so just gonna mix this around. All right, and I'm utilizing the heat from the glass to melt majority of it. So when I put it back in the next time, I'm only gonna put it in for about 15 seconds, just because it's a small amount. Okay, you see how I'm utilizing the glass bowl to melt majority of the milk. Then I'm going to put it back in. I know a lot of people is like, oh, I can just throw it back in there and it's gonna melt. But what you're doing is you're damaging it more if you rushing it and not mixing it in. Then some pieces may come out burnt. If you ever melt chocolate and you didn't mix it at all, but some chunks was like burnt in between, that's because you could have mixed it a little bit. You didn't mix it. Okay, so I put it back in for 15 seconds. Okay, all melted. All right. All smooth. The candy melts that I'm using, this is a Merkins, by Merkins. Okay, candy coating. And I'm just going to use the end of a flat sculpted tool. It's a sculpted tool that I'm using. Okay. And I'm just going to get just a little bit here and just add it. And mix it. Okay. So I want you to just pay attention that the color is going to change and the consistency is still going to stay the same. And if you need to go brighter, then you just add more. But you want to mix in to make sure that it's all well combined into your candy melts. Okay. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. And I'm just guesstimating how much is this. Just a little pinch of it going in there. Okay, it comes into a little jar like this here. And this is 5 grams. I'll make sure I'm reading that right. 5 grams in this container here. And mix and mix and mix. And you have a nice bright yellow. Okay. Now I mixed up some in a larger bowl already, which I'm going to reheat and dip an apple for you. And as you see, the consistency is still the same. It has not seized. If you wanted to add flavor to it, 1 to 2 drops. Okay, be careful when you add it. And this flavor was fruit punch. And I'm going to at least dip a strawberry with this one. Okay. Now me, I like to make sure I have a full cup of chocolate when dipping strawberries to to prevent all of this. Okay, that's that yellow. I'm just gonna sit that right there. And this is a yellow that I used a whole bag of Merkin's chocolate. Okay, 1 pound bag. And I added like a it was a half teaspoon of powder that I used to a 1 pound bag to get this bright coloring. Okay, this color is brighter than what I just used because I only did like two pinches of the powder. Okay, so it's also important to get a smooth finish of chocolate on your candy apple once it come out the microwave. Even when you do a double boil, okay, you want to let your chocolate cool, let it sit, let it cool a little bit before you dip. Dip right away, you're gonna get that elephant skin. You're gonna get that pool or them ripples into into your apple or into your strawberries, Oreos, Rice Krispie treats. I mean, because Oreos is in a container. But if you were dipping Rice Krispie treats and you get those ripples or that elephant skin, that is why. Just let it sit a few minutes, cooling off before you dip. So I'll let that sit a little bit. I'm gonna talk about some of the products that they do have. They have a pump. Okay, the glitter that they sell is called Flash Dust. It's original. This is gives it a sparkle. I'm gonna put this to the side, let it cool for a minute before I dip. But on my cupcake here, my little strawberry cupcake, this flies everywhere. So you got to be careful how you use it. But the pump is really good. But if you wanted to do your cupcake and add some glitter to it, just spray it. You see how that's getting all over? Beautiful shine. Okay, can y'all see that? Okay. Y'all can't see that? I kind of figured that. Which I could have, should have colored it. No. Okay, I'm gonna lighten it up. I gotta lighten up the buttercream. I'm gonna post a picture to show you. Okay, I'm gonna show you on a colored buttercream. I thought y'all see that on white. I do apologize. Okay, take these sprinkles for example. Can y'all see this? Now I'm using the original color. If you want to glitter up your jimmies or your sprinkles. Now y'all can see that? Okay, cool. But just the spray. Okay, I know y'all gonna get, I want mine to be glittered up. Okay, the pump helps even out, distribute out the amount of glitter, but it's really nice, and I'm telling you, it gets everywhere. But if you wanted to glitter up your sprinkles, you can do that as well. Okay. So I don't have a pump for this one, but I'm going to show you. This is a watermelon candy color. Okay, this is a 3-gram container. Comes in a cute little jar here with a flip top. Okay. Now this is really neat, and just tap it out. I want to sprinkle that everywhere. Now, if it was like a solid color, it would be nice. Okay. Even on the strawberry, sorry about that. This is still wet. I know I'm getting this everywhere. And it's nothing like disco dust, y'all. I want to let y'all know that. It's nothing like disco dust. Okay, so don't be expecting that look. And I know the look that you are looking for. So don't be expecting that, because it's not disco dust. This is a FDA approved, compliant. Look at that. It's shining. Okay. So we do want to be mindful about what we serving our customers, what they're getting, but we still want it to be beautiful. They have some other things that they do have, that do sell. Okay. Now I'm gonna come to the apple, because we about ready to dip the yellow. Okay. This is an unwaxed apple, so it's been cleaned, but it hasn't been stripped from the wax. Okay. All right, and if I want to cover up this hole, just make sure you do it quickly, and make sure that the rest of the chocolate flows right back into, you know, in sync with the rest of your candy melts here. Yeah, I know, roll, scrape the side, got a little sprinkle on there. Okay, and this is the yellow, so beautiful, so vibrant. Okay, I'm gonna sit this over to the side. Uh-oh, I done knocked off Tweety nose. Okay. And there is also a blue color here. This is called Berry Blue. Ooh, the Berry Blue is pretty. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm gonna keep going till you see that blue. Yep, it's like a baby blue. Perfect for a baby shower. It's beautiful. Beautiful. If you had like little gems, you can color those up as well. Like these jimmies I have here, of course. Spray the jimmies and you got the jimmies to shine as well. Mix that up here. Get my cupcake. Little sprinkles on there. I'm gonna color a full let me do a full jar of the white. And now this particular wafer, chocolate coating wafer, is a guitar. That's the brand of this wafer. Um, my preference is Merkin's and Guitar's chocolate. All right. So what I have here is 2 cups, which is 16 ounces that I start off with, and it's going to melt down. Putting it on 30 seconds. Oh, it keeps messing up. Sorry, y'all. I sure hate to do this video over. Oh, it's fine now. Okay, I'm gonna mix that up a little bit. Put it back in for another 30 seconds. Okay, and I'm putting it back in for another 30 seconds so I can get the fullness of the melting, because it's a full cup. Sorry about this interruptions. Is it still buffering? I'm probably gonna have to do this over. I want you all to have a clear video, and it's okay if I do it over. Okay, so mixing, this is the second 30-second interval that I'm doing, and what I'm doing is mixing up the melts and utilizing the cup, the warmth of the cup, as well as the chocolate that's already melted. Okay, We oftentimes throw it back in the microwave because we want the rest of these melts to melt. We'll try to utilize what's already melted, the heat from the other chocolate that's melted in here, and the glass bowl will help melt down some of your melts. Okay? But if you have to put it back in and majority of them are still in there, then don't put it in there no longer than 10 to 15 seconds. Okay? So you won't burn your chocolate. Okay, just stir, stir, stir. And as you see, majority of them have melted down. And I know a lot of you like, oh, I ain't got time for that. I don't want to do all that. I just throw it back in the microwave. Well, this will, as you see, I'm not using any any oil. So if I don't have to, I will work with my melts as much as I can. Okay. And if you do need to thin it out, depending on what brand you're using, then you would, use the Paramount Crystals or the shortening. Okay, so I didn't have to put it back in. I got probably one little feel and pretty much melted. Okay, I got a good flow. Right here. And so I'm good with that. So then we're gonna color, use the cocoa color powder. If I never forgotten designs, this is the pink. Okay, just taking a little bit. One, two. Use two droppings here. And this is just too white. Now this is definitely going to be a lighter color. Okay? So when you add to a white, always expect it to be lighter than what it looks in the bottle. So it's best to do color to color when you do mix. Okay? And mix that on in there. And make sure that the powder is all combined in. And make sure you do it while it's warm and not wait to add it. And this gave me like a strawberry pink, like a strawberry cream pink. Consistency still the same, didn't change. Nice little cream color. A dip of strawberry. air bubbles out of there. Scraping the bottom. Placing it down. Give it a nice cream, like a strawberry cream pink. So I always transfer into another bowl when I want to dip an apple in a container where I can store it, just in case I have to warm it up again. Remember, let your chocolate cool a little bit before you dip. Okay? And I'm going to take these apples, unwaxed apples that I'm going to dip here. From that bottom and sitting that there. That's a pretty pink. It go right with the straw, actually. Some of these bubbles in here. And just tap, 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 tap. And I'm trying to tap to close in the top as well, because it moves. You got it. Okay. And that is the pink. No, it doesn't depend on what chocolate that you have. Um, it's just how you properly use it. That's pretty much it. And like I said, they have their website, neverforgottendesigns.com. I will leave the link in the description box up under this video. Just give me a chance to put it up under there. I will review this video though, to make sure it's good, because I want to make sure you all have some clear information. Also, the other supplies that they do have, I know a lot of times when we are painting on stuff, doing some edible things, you can take some dust. These are little compartments here that you can use for painting, especially when you do like the gold or the silver dust, and we can add it to these little small compartments here and add in our solution. Whether you use lemon extract, vodka, clear vodka, or what have you, they have a little kit. It's an edible paint kit, DIY kit, and a little bottle here with a little funnel, which is cute. Put the little funnel over there, and I'm going to use my lemon extract and just fill up the little container. Uh-oh. Okay, lemon extract you can use to help color. Put the little nozzle on there, clips right on, and you got your top. And like if you need to, and it's a nice little medicine top, so you would put it in your little paint container here and close it up and use it for next time. And this is a silver dust. This is actually a luster dust. Okay. So if I wanted to use silver, do some little splatters here. Right on the strawberry. Pretty. Okay. Close that up and save it for next time. It will absorb, but you can add your solution right back to it and you'll be good to go. Okay? Instead of using these little pallets, I mean, you can still use the pallets because you're always going to need a pallet. Um, and it just sit there and then you end up washing it out, or you're trying to pour it into something to save some of the um, powder or the substance that you just used, and you can save it next time. Or like how I used to keep this in a cup and reuse it because it's still, if you tap it, powder still comes up from it and you can reuse it again. But this is just a good product package here that you can use. It comes with two. They look like little medicine containers, but it comes two in a pack with the little dropper, little bottle, and it works well. Okay, with the little funnel to it and everything, and you just keep your stuff right in the container, cover it up, and you're good to go. Just some items that you can have um, on hand that will definitely work for you. Okay. Any questions? Also, they come in different sizes. This is actually a 25-gram container. Um, this contains 25 grams. This is also flash dust. It's the original that was in this bottle here. And they have all colors. So, what was that? The cupcakes homemade. Yes, these are my cupcakes. These my cupcakes. They're my cupcakes. Yep. These are strawberry cupcakes that I made. Ooh, 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 ooh. Messing up. Okay. And that pink is pretty. And like I said, you can do a splatter right on over it. This is silver. And these are chocolate apples for those that just joining. These are pretty. Chef Masters. I done got done with Chef Masters long time ago for coloring chocolate. I used to do it too. That was my go-to for coloring chocolate. But there's a lot of options out here. Ariston Accent has um, a coloring, okay, which I love to use as well. The Chocolate Chameleon, okay, and this is a product from the Cocoa Color from Never Forgotten Designs, and it's in a powder form, okay, and this is the yellow, okay. And I would move Tweety, but Tweety arm broke. I moved her arm and I broke her nose. I broke her nose. So if y'all want to see Tweety, I broke her nose just a few minutes ago. Okay, so I hope I can give y'all a better view of what I just used here. Sorry for all the jumping. Of course, I'm going to do another video, but I'm trying to give y'all live coverage before the end of the month. Yeah, I hear my dog eating. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, they got also something that's like really fun, nice, and neat. Oh yeah, Never Forgotten Designs is doing it up. What they're doing is, if you drink, I mean, they could go in fruit drinks too. You know, in fruit drinks, having a girls' night out, and you want to, uh, I know it's stuff that they have and to do those tropical drinks and stuff in, and this particular product is to give like a satin look to. This is just for drinks. This is a beverage glitter dust. You sprinkle in. Okay, it's a shimmer glitter dust. Something nice and fun when you making the little fruit drinks or whatever drinks you choose to use. And I'm gonna let y'all look at this while it's down. All this shaking, but I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that? But it has like a shimmer to it. So really fun. It's not harmful to you. It is FDA approved. Okay. So just some of the stuff that they have, they offer. If you check out their website, you'll see offer. Yes, and look. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, very different. I am definitely going to review this video just to see how well it went through. If you all have any questions, now is the time. And don't forget to check out Never Forgotten Designs. It is a product that I recommend for your glitter because it is FDA approved. Is not, it's non-toxic, and it's for decorating purposes only. You're welcome. I didn't do a video on Tweety. I just wanted you to show the color of Tweety. Exactly, for girls' night. Yes, for girls' night. And it don't have to be like a liquor or anything like that. It go in a wine, fruit drinks, whatever you choose to. It goes right into there. You know, it'd be nice. You fix up a little tropical drink, non-alcoholic. Okay, put some fruit, especially in wine. It'd be so pretty. Add some little grapes and strawberries in it, and you'd be like, "Oh, this is nice. My wine is glistening." But yeah. Yes, it's also on the site. What you have here is right here. Candy wine bottles. They got edible glitter. They got custom lollipops. They got edible rim details. Okay, to fix up the little drinks. And what I just showed you, the drink glitter. Okay, and just some drinkable details. And here it is, neverforgottendesigns.com. If you need to call to speak with someone, you can do that as well. Okay. All right. Any more questions before I sign out? And that is my time. The luster dust that I use, I do think they have luster dust on there that they sell, but this was by CK that I do. This was Imperial Silver that I had used. But they sell luster dust as well, I believe. You just check out their site. They have other dust that you can also purchase. Oh, okay. The apple babies. The apple babies. The apple babies. Can you get the strawberry cupcake recipe? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay. Well, that is my time. If you have any other questions, please put the questions down in the comment section below, and I will get to them accordingly. Don't forget, I do teach every day, all day, and I want to thank you all for this time. This is a lengthy video. It's a live video, actual time. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to let you know your grow is on. And I'm definitely coming to give you some knowledge, some great informative information that can be used for yourself, your business, and whatever you choose to do with it. All right. I want to bless y'all tonight. Pray for me as I'm in this snowy weather and that everything is okay. A Tweety class. I don't know about the Tweety class. I don't know about that. You're welcome. God bless you all. See y'all